welcome to the Talk and Spit podcast. This is my very first YouTube video, long awaited and highly anticipated by me, of course. And I am so excited to really be here and just show y'all exactly who the Talk and Spit podcast is. For those of y'all who don't know who the podcast is, which I'm pretty sure it's all of y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all who I am. So I am the face, the name, the CEO, the marketer, the sales pitch. I work all of the different angles behind the Talk and Spit podcast. I'm a one-man band, and essentially my podcast is really about me talking about different pop culture topics, and sometimes I do talk about like political topics such as the 2020 presidential election. I have a lot of motivational and inspirational episodes such as talking about like fake love, stepping out of your comfort zone, getting support, or the lack of support, and then people congratulating you when you made it big, all different types of things. I even have some more serious topics such as talking about protecting Black women. My very first podcast episode is about the Black Lives Matter movement. At the time when I did create this podcast, which was a year ago, that was during the time of the whole George Floyd situation. So I've been doing this podcasting thing for a year now. All of my episodes are on streaming platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and things of that sort. So you will not find those episodes on here. You would have to go to a link in the description box that I will have down below where you guys can listen to the episodes. But today I'm not really going to be talking about all that. I'm going to be telling you guys why y'all should tune into the YouTube and what I have in store for you all, because like I said, the YouTube and the podcast is two different things. So I'm going to have two main talking points in this video. I'm going to talk about why am I here, why did I even create this YouTube channel, and then I'm going to tell you guys exactly why I think y'all should subscribe to me, follow me, turn your post notifications on, and share all my videos, well, my future videos with your peoples. And I'm going to get into that right now. So I'm actually not new to this YouTube thing. Back in 2017, I did create my own YouTube channel. It's called Kimi. I created that, when I created that YouTube channel, I was 16 years old, and then I turned 17. When I created my personal YouTube channel back then, it was really for self-expression. I was at a dark place in my life at that time period, and I really felt like I was trapped. I felt like I was running out of options to be able to kind of like, save myself, or to be able to express how I feel, or really just finding an outlet. When I, back then, I really wasn't into like sports. I was more so like a homebody, and I was really dealing with a lot of different emotions and things that I was having a hard time being able to express to people through words. And so I just wanted to try to find something that I could be able to do. Back then, actually like way back then, before that, I used to write stories and stuff on Wattpad. Shout out to anybody out there who knows what Wattpad is, especially if you was on Wattpad back in like 2014, 2015, 2016. I'm talking about when they was making August Alsina fan books. I don't know what the climate is of Wattpad right now, because I don't go in there no more. I'm grown. So yeah, but I used to like write stories on Wattpad, and before that in middle school I used to write stories with my friends and stuff. And actually I've been writing stories since I was in elementary school, so I'm not new to this shit at all. I'm probably gonna write a new book soon, but you gotta stay tuned for that. But yeah, so yeah, that was after the time period when I stopped kind of writing on Wattpad, and so I wanted to find other outlets, so that's why I created the YouTube channel. And right now, I'm definitely in a happier place in my life right now. I'm not going through all the depression and turmoil. That word whooped my ass, y'all. I'm sorry. So I am definitely not in the same dark space as I used to be back then, but I feel like the situation or the reason why I wanted to create a YouTube channel is basically the same. I am running out of options, basically, of finding ways to express myself, and I always just want to keep my mind sharp, staying creative. And now I'm in my 20s. I'm actually 21 right now at the time of making this episode. So I just feel like I'm at that stage in my life where I want to try different things. I want to learn more about myself. I want to explore the world and try all different types of shit. And so now that I'm looking at a YouTube channel more so from a more professional, I'm trying to be out there, I'm trying to do things right perspective. I want to do things right the first time, but also be authentically me. Back in 2017, like, if you watch my videos, you can kind of tell what I'm talking about, but it's like you can tell that I was kind of following that format back then where people was just all prim and proper and trying to, you know, be something that they wasn't. And then, well, it wasn't that I wasn't trying to be myself. I was just trying to be professional, but then it wasn't really working because you could tell that I was kind of miserable or sad. Like, you could just kind of tell the energy was off. So now I'm more focused on just kind of being authentically myself. And if I do have those days where I'm not feeling well, just kind of just being honest and being transparent, because at the end of the day, I do consider myself to be an honest person. I don't think everything needs to be posted. I don't think that everything needs to be posted on social media, but I do feel like, be realistic. You know what I mean? I don't want to come on here and try to be someone like that I'm not. I'm going to be me at the end of the day. Regardless of whether you like it or if you do like it or if you don't like it, whatever the case is, I'm going to still do me and I'm going to still be me regardless. Plus, right now, I really feel like I don't have much to lose. I didn't jump on the wave last year when the whole coronavirus thing happened. I wasn't at that place in my life yet. And I was still figuring things out with my podcast. But now that I'm 1 year in and I've been seeing what YouTube has done and what it could still do for people growing their business, growing their podcasts and things, I figured why not take a swing and put myself, my face, my brand out there, but also giving the YouTube community a different perspective of who I am as a person. And that is the reason why I'm here to the YouTube platform. So in a nutshell, why am I here? To express myself, but also to show the world exactly what I have to offer, because I am confident in the Talk and Spit podcast and what it has to bring. And I'm confident that people are going to like me because I'm being me, and that's all that I can give you. You know what I mean? But now we're going to get to why I think that you should care and why you should follow the Talk and Spit podcast on YouTube. So first of all, I have information-packed episodes in a short amount of time. In my podcast episodes, most of my episodes are usually under like 15 minutes. I do have a couple that is like over whatever the case is, but for the most part, I kind of say what I got to say. Very short, very sweet, very simple. I plan to kind of do the same thing here on this YouTube platform, just saying what I have to say and just getting it out the way in less than 15 minutes. But don't quote me on that. If I do take a little bit longer, then you know it is what it is, because like I said, I'm just trying to share how I feel. Reason number 2, I do speak on a lot of real shit. Like I said, comparing it to my podcast, I do speak a lot about, you know, inspirational, motivational, sometimes political, sometimes serious topics. And I even do plan on bringing some like silly, goofy topics or a lot more laid back, chill perspectives. And it's like, regardless of what angle I'm coming at, I still want to give people, you know, I want people to get some type of knowledge and value out of what I have to say. So it's like, yeah, you know, we can laugh for true, we can be goofy, we can do this, we can do that. But at the same time period, I want you to leave my videos thinking that you've gained something from it, you know. And I also want people to feel like, even if you can't gain information or if you can't relate, I still want people to be able to feel like, damn, I could trust this girl. She's like, you know, a friend. She's like a homegirl. She's like a cousin. You know what I mean? I want people to feel comfortable when they come to the Talk and Spit podcast. I mean, like, yeah, you know, you can still be prim and proper, keep it cute, but at the same time, I want people to feel comfortable enough to where, you know, they can feel like they're in a safe place. I want to still be able to create a safe place. This is a safe, savage place, okay? So it's savage because I'm going to say whatever the fuck I feel, but it's also safe because I want to give you the opportunity to feel how you feel and speak your truth and be the person that you are, if that makes sense. All right, and then point number 3 is that I give a very raw, unfiltered perspective from where I come from. I think that I've already kind of established that at this point. But yeah, just trying to be as raw and unfiltered and as honest as possible, but at the same time saying what I got to say, because I really don't want to get canceled. I got a podcast episode about cancel culture. I don't know if I ever speak on that on here, but yeah, I ain't trying to sabotage my career before it ends, but at the same time, I'm gonna still say what I got to say. And then for point number 4, I want to just establish this real quick. Like, yeah, I keep it real, but we're not trying to be ratchet over here, because I feel like there's a difference. Like, there's some people that are real, but they just keep it too real to where it's like you could have just kept all that, you know what I mean? So it's like, I want us to be cool. Like, yeah, we cousins, but it's also like we cousins, but like y'all ain't gotta go home, but y'all gotta get the hell out. You know what I mean? Like, we not living together. Like, yeah, you my cool cousin. You can hang out. You can chill with me, but you can't stay. Like, you still gotta go, because I still got shit I gotta do, if that makes sense. you know, I pride myself in centering my podcast around not being messy. So I feel like with the YouTube channel, that is basically my goal. I hold myself to the standard where I don't want my channel to be surrounded by drama and negativity and all these other things. So I'm going to hold my followers and my subscribers and my viewers to the same standard as well. I don't want my followers and viewers to think that, you know, they can feed into the drama and they can just say nasty things about people or to me.
Well, first of all, saying that nasty shit to me ain't gonna fly, first of all. But, you know,
I just want people to understand that, like, yeah, we keeping it raw, we keeping it real, but we don't got to be messy. We don't have to do all that. Just keep it cute. And then piggybacking off of point 4, I have point 5, which is, you know, like, negativity really don't fuel me. I like to mind my business. Like, yes, this is the Talking Spit podcast and I'm keeping it real, but at the same time, it's a difference between being real and being I don't think I can say that on YouTube. It's a difference between being real and just being straight up rude. And I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be mean. And I'm not trying to be messy. I'm not trying to be negative. I don't want to be miserable. If you're a miserable bitch, then the Talking Spit podcast YouTube channel is just not for you. You might want to try somebody else, because this is not the place for you. I like to, I mean, at the same time, I feel like if you don't got nothing nice to say it anyway. But at the same time, it's like, if you say it and you know somebody gonna take it the wrong way, or if you know that, like, basically, if you feel like you just shouldn't say it, then just don't say it. That's just how I feel. So if you feel like you just should not even say it, then just don't say it at all. But yeah, I don't want no negativity, I don't want no drama, and I don't want no messiness on my page. And I would really hope and appreciate if y'all would stay to that standard, because I hold myself, like I said, to my code of ethics, and I feel like a lot of times it'll be very hypocritical of me to hold myself to a standard and not do the same for y'all. In the same perspective, I don't want to hold y'all to a certain standard, but then I'm out here cutting up, acting a fool. So we gonna have to be accountability partners on this side of my YouTube page. Like, you know, y'all keep me in check, I keep y'all in check. So it's checks and balances over here, okay? This is not a dictatorship, okay? This is a democracy. So we gotta be able to, we feeding off of each other, you know what I mean? So as long as y'all keep it real with me and y'all respect me and y'all respect other people, I will do the same for y'all. And, you know, I don't want to get to that point where I have to stoop down low and get nasty and get negative, because I don't like being a negative person. I like to be positive. I like positive vibes. I just believe in, you know, when somebody goes low, instead of me going down low with you, I'd rather step over you and just move forward. And that's just how I feel. Another thing too about this YouTube channel is that I do plan on being consistent, but I do like to take my breaks. So excuse me for wanting to have my space, but I can't always guarantee that I'm going to be here every single day in y'all face, talking to this camera, telling y'all dumb shit about me. So, yeah, as long as y'all just kind of stick with me and y'all are just are going to be part of this journey, then, you know, we gonna rock out. So, you know, at the end of the day, I just believe in also taking care of your mental, and when you don't feel well, just not doing it at all. I'm in a very good mood. I'm excited to record, so that's why I'm here in front of y'all. So just know that if I'm not really recording videos, or if I'm not here, I'm probably occupied by some dumb shit that's going on in my life, because it's a lot of it, to be honest. Comment if you got dumb shit going on in your life too, and if not, then that just means that I'm just not in the mood to record. And I just hope that you guys respect my wishes, and that you guys just pray whenever I am in those moods, just pray that I make it through and that I can come back 10 times stronger, which is always my goal. I'd appreciate it if you would share this video, if you would subscribe, like, comment, introduce yourself. I do talk back. I'm not one of those people that don't respond. I will respond, so please talk to me, y'all. And I can't wait to show you guys all that I have to offer for this YouTube channel. And once again, thank you so much for just giving me this opportunity to be here in front of you guys and to speak to y'all and to tell y'all how I feel. So yes, stay tuned, like I said, and I will see y'all in the next video.